Yeah. So we're cutting stones, and we're gonna cut these stones and turn them into other small stones. These are the big stones. These are the raw stones, the way they were shaped, the way they was by nature, by the way the Creator allowed them to become, as they evolved and become what they are today. And we're gonna take them as creators and shape them into whatever we want them to. We are the ones who will shape them into what we want them to be, not what the Creator, the one that created us, formed us. No, we take the stones, which is the materials of the earth, and we as a people would shape them into what we want them to be. As you see, I take these stones here, these stones, and I shape them into a finished product of stuff like this, you know, stuff like that. And I will do that. That's what I will do. I will shape them into things like these. We call these here face, the rough face, and they come in different sizes. It don't matter what size it is. But I'm saying though, you as a person have to know that you yourself are a creator of solution to issues that are at hand. And every material that the Creator have created and formed is for you to use, okay? Is for you as a person to use. Remember that the Creator created and formed man. And when it formed man, we as a people use the materials of the earth. That's what we use. Remember now, we as creators use the materials of the earth to create solution to issues that are at hand. It doesn't matter what issues come up. Remember, in life, once you have consciousness, issues will come up because automatically you as a person will grow and will advance. You cannot stop growing. Growth, you either grow up or you grow down. You're gonna grow. You cannot stop it. So I'm saying to you, you must comprehend that you yourself are a creator and you have to use the materials of the earth to continue to create solutions to issues that are at hand. And today we're just cutting stones and showing you the process of which we cut stones and we put them together, and we must apply life itself, life itself. We cannot allow religion to overtake our minds and make religion believe that we have to wait on some savior to create a solution to the issues that are at hand. But you can see here, these are the stone cutting, different style of cutting, and we're going to take it from this and then cut it into this and cut it into that, shape it into whatever we want it to be, using this machine, and this is what I have to say to you as a people. Don't be fooled by people. And in my lessons of life, I said to you, don't you ever quit in nothing you do. Shut your mouth, but don't stop moving, because many want to see you stop moving. Many want to see you stop moving. The only way they could beat you or be more advanced than you is when you stop moving. They cannot stop you by you yourself continue to move. Once you continue to move, they cannot stop you. They will do everything in their power to stop you from moving. Do not quit in nothing you're dealing with. Nothing. I don't care what they say, how they say it. They could think what they want to think, and they will continue to think what they want to think. Do not respond. Just do what you need to do. Do what you need to do, and everything will be fine. Let's walk in oneness. Let's walk in wholeness. Let's continue to be what we are to be. Just remember this, that you yourself are a creator of solutions to issues that are at hand. Let no man deceive you. Let no man deceive you. Remember, you are a creator. If you are not a creator, then who will create solutions for you? Remember, issues will come up. I don't care who you are and what you are. Issues will come up. They will come. Issues will come. Do not let these issues become problems for you. Because if you sit there and allow the issues to continue to roll, and you cannot come up with a solution to the issues, then they become problems to you. And you start stressing. And you don't need no stress. You need to advance your mind to the point that I am the creator of solutions to issues that are at hand. So this is why I come on today, just to show you what I'm about to do. Cut some stones, continue to create, and do what I do. But this is what it's about. Comprehending that you're a creator of solution to issues that are at hand. But like I said, remember that. That's what I'm saying to you as a person. Know that, I'm just here just dealing with that and doing what I'm doing and continue to moving forward. And this is what it's about. I cannot allow, and you should not allow people to stop you from moving forward and doing what you want to do. I want you to advance in life as you walk in eternity in the manner that you ought to walk. Be the creator that you are. Know that you are a creator of the solutions to your issues. Let's walk in oneness. Let's walk in wholeness. Let's walk and be what we are to be. Let's continue to move and do what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to go and cut some stones. And like I said, we cut the stones, we turn them into this. That's what we do. We cut them, we shape them into whatever we shape them into. And this is what we shape them into. And we continue to do what we do. See? That's what we do. So let's continue to walk in wholeness. Let's continue to walk in oneness. And these are the stones that some of the finished work that we cutting and shaping and doing what we do. Starting from right here and end up cut it on the machine and it become finish, the finish. So this is what we do. So we do it. So I'm going to start some cutting this morning. And like I said, share and share. Don't be afraid to like and share. the little life, you know. Just don't be afraid to like and share the little life. And so we can advance and be what we are to be. You know. Don't be fooled by people. All I'm saying, don't be discouraged by people. Don't be fooled by people. Whatever you do it with the intent to do no harm to no man. You know, you do it with the intent to do no harm to no man. And that's what you as a people should be doing. Whatever you do, I don't care what you do and how you do it with the intent not to do no harm to the next man. If you as a person are doing things with the intent to harm any other man, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. You are just of the system of the world, and you're not moving in a place of wholeness. Okay, if you move in a place of wholeness, you'll find, as they call it, peace within yourself, and you won't do nothing, nothing to harm the next man. You won't do nothing to harm the next man, because whatever you do, it's about advancing not only yourself but other people in the direction that they ought to be. You know, I witness and I see in people today who have much, they're still doing all manner of things to destroy next man. For what reason? I don't know. To be truthful, I really don't care. Because this is who they are. This is what they are. You know, they cannot stand when you as an individual walk in wholeness. You know, yesterday I asked a young man, I asked him, when do a tree bear fruit? When do a tree bear fruit? And that answer is very simple. It bears fruit when it's whole. A tree does not bear fruit until it is made whole. And because it is made whole, it reproduces itself within itself, and then it starts to give what it can give. Even so, man, you as a man, you must become whole within yourself in order for you as a person to truly be a creator of solutions and distribute it not only to yourself but also to others, because every man will benefit. Any man that truly is a creator, he benefits every man around him. I don't care who he is and what he is, and you as a person have to become so advanced within your mind, knowing that you are a creator of solutions, knowing that you have to create this solution for you, your issues. And your issues is not only your issues, but your issues solve someone else's issues. So let's be the creator that we are, knowing that we are the creators. You know, when you program yourself to think that you are God, you become a slave and you start to oppress people. You start to make people be service to you instead of you creating solutions for your issues. And then because you create solutions to your issues, these solutions actually expands onto someone else who is around, and this is how life continues. Life is more simple than we make it. You know, after we achieve and receive all the material wealth, what do we have? What more? You still need to find wholeness. You still need to find oneness with yourself. And to find wholeness, you got to come to know the creator for yourself. And that creator that gives you consciousness, that which gave you consciousness every single time you are awoken from your sleep or your rest, it comes. And it all starts with blackness. Blackness started all. Blackness, all are in. You know, many don't like to hear blackness because they have been brainwashed and programmed to believe that blackness is evil. How can blackness be evil? And everything was created in blackness. Everything started in blackness. How can you, as a people who are in your right minds and who believe that you are not indoctrinated, to say that blackness is evil? If you think blackness is evil, you know you have been indoctrinated. But I want you to know blackness within itself is not evil, but man who create laws, rules, regulations, and made them. These rules and regulation is what makes what good and what evil. We as men, women, and men make the determinations as we see fit to determine what is good and what is evil. Evil does not come within itself, but man making a determination of what is good and what are evil. So when I look at our people, we need to know that we are creators. That's what I have to say to you. We need to know that we are creators. We are creators. Remember that. We are creators. That's what we are. We are creators. Stop trying to run away from what you are. You are a creator. Stop trying to be a god. You're not a god. God makes you a slave master. That's what gods represent. Gods, devils, these are slave masters. You know, you become a slave when you accept God and those things like that. You were created to be free. You were created to know that you are an eternal being. That's what you are. That's who you are. You know, like I said to you, a lot of us been programmed. Like I said, I've been programmed too. I have been programmed too, but I have overcome. I have to go all the way to nothing. Mentally, to see what I am, because I've been indoctrinated with religion. I've been indoctrinated with all kind of things. Because what? I have parents. I have parents. And my parents indoctrinate me. Not because they willfully, maliciously want to destroy my life. No. They did it because this is what they know. Not knowing that they are programming me into the system and make me become a victim of the system, even worse than themselves. You know? Not because parents are evil. No. Parents mean well. But even though they mean well, if they are programmed with a system that was created to destroy you, then guess what? You will be continue in destruction. Not because they want you to be destroyed. No. My parents didn't want me to be destroyed. They think that what they're doing was the best for me. But now I come to know that it was not the best for me. It was the best for the system. It was the best for the system. And when you comprehend that it was the best for the system, then you will know that this is what it is. So I'm saying to you, be careful. It's time to know that you are a creator. Hi. Hi, number one. You know, just know that. Just know that you are a creator. Okay? This is what you are. You got to literally move away from it in order for you not to be a creator of solution to issues that are at hand. Because you will have issues and you have to create solutions. You cannot wait for people to create solutions for you. If you do, guess what? You're going to be in problems. If you think that you going to wait for someone to create a solution to your issue, you have a long wait ahead of you. Because at some point, you have to wake up and recognize that you are the creator of solution to your issues. That's what you are. You are a creator. You are a creator. Okay? And you need to make sure you tell your children. Teach your children. You need to start these things from small. I wish I didn't know. I wish I didn't know that I, myself, is the creator of my solution to my issues. I wish I did. I wish I did. I wish I didn't know that I truly was the creator of my solution to my issues. I really did. Because if I did, I swear, I would not been through the drama, the turmoil, the pressure that became because of me not doing what I'm supposed to do. Thinking, well, I'm doing what's right, waiting for some God somewhere to send them some help. It don't work. You need to get out and do something. Let's walk in oneness. Let's walk in wholeness. Wholeness of mind. Wholeness of mind. What are you talking about? What I'm talking about is to let you know that you are a creator. That's what I'm talking about. You are a creator of solutions to issues that are at hand because of growth. This is what I am talking about. Many of us have never been taught that we are truly the creators of solutions to issues that are at hand. Many of us have not been taught that we are truly the creators of our solutions using the materials of the earth, because that's what the earth was created and formed for, as the materials for we to use to create the solutions to the issues that are at hand. You know, I say to them all the time, growth is automatic. You either go up or you go down. What is your religion? Religion? I have no religion. I have no religion. Religion is prison. Every religion that you know of today, it's a prison. Every religion, it's a prison. Every religion, it's a prison. Tell me in the comments which one the religion that you know are not a prison. Tell me which one of them. There are many. Every religion. Like I said, I'm here cutting my stones. I just decided to get on top for a second before I start to really cut. You see? You know? But I'm asking you know, would you please tell me which one of the religion that you know can set you free? Which one? Anytime you go into any religion, you end up and you start to go into the rules and regulations, laws and customs. It is prison. It's a cage. Yes, my brother. You know, it's a cage, so you cannot say it make you free. You cannot say it set you free. You know, this is what it is. You know, you cannot say it set you free. It's a Latin. How do you know my language? So what is your religion? My religion, like I said to you, I have no religion. Understand? I have no religion. Religion is for me, it's bondage. It's a prison. You know, when you comprehend that all religion have their customs, their rules, their regulations. We as a people was put upon this earth to be free, to be a free man, to be a free man, to live in that manner. You know, we ought to be truly free. This is what I am saying to you. We ought to be truly free. How long are you going to continue to walk in religion and believe that you as a person are free and can be free? You cannot be free, and there are rules, there are regulations that are put in place. These rules and regulations are boundaries, are borders. This is what they are. These are the gates that cannot be opened unless the person that makes them open it. You see where I'm coming from? So you have to know what you're dealing with religion. You know? Don't be fooled by people. It's not. It's about keeping you in prison, keeping you in bondage. Set yourself free by going to the original way of living. The original way of living is to advance your mind to the point of the first man, whether female or male, was upon this earth. And if you will reflect, you can see for yourself that these female or male was not, they did not have no rules, they had no regulations, they were the free people. The land was free, everything was free. So for you today to make believe that religion, it's an advance, yeah, it's a way of putting people in bondage and keeping people in bondage. Let's be free and truly become the creator that you are, because that's what you are. You are a creator of solutions to issues. You say, are you in America or Latin? No, I'm not in America. I'm not Latin. I move out of America. America's not a place that you want to be. You know, the way, you know, my parents brought me there, and it's just a dream, just a thing that make people believe that it is there. It's not there. It's not the place. When you come to comprehend America, truly, the depths of it, it's not a place that you want to pack in your life after. It's not a place, you cannot receive that place of wholeness. It takes you away from the real you. The real you, it takes you away from you. It takes you away from the real person within. You know? Remember, all start with blackness. I don't care what and who, it all starts with blackness. Blackness, everything is not starting, it's existent itself. So when you know that blackness itself is existent, and without blackness nothing else can be. Nothing else. I don't care who and what, who say and what they say. Guess what happened? Blackness, which truly represents carbon. You know? It's truly carbon. It's what out there. It's still out there today in the deep blackness. It's there. We are in it. We can't get out of it. In the deep depths of depths, the heights of heights. It's there. Blackness advance. You know? And it comes through every man, every woman. It comes through. It doesn't matter. So I'm saying, blackness continues. You cannot, it is so advanced when we comprehend that if we as a people receive consciousness, the first thing we recognized is blackness. Look, when you wake today, the first thing you recognize truly, you perceive it was blackness. And after you perceive blackness, then you advance into thoughts. And when you advance into thoughts, you start to remember yesterday and what you're going to do tomorrow and earlier on tonight and whatever you're going to do. But the consciousness, which is to come to the realization that you are conscious, is blackness. So when you try to allow people to brainwash you and make you believe blackness is evil, let no man deceive you. I don't care who they are and what they are. Blackness can never be evil. Listen, how can blackness be evil? Evil comes from man. Man determines evil and good. Okay, I'm trying to show you within itself blackness, which is carbon, it's neutral. You can use it for whatever you want to use it to do. Nothing within itself is evil. It's man who creates evil. Man. Nothing else. Man. Let's be real. Let's be true to ourselves. Man is what creates evil. Man. Nothing else. Nothing else make determination what is good or evil. Is man. Okay? And we are the ones which fight against the creator, which is the blackness, because we made blackness evil. We have create all kind of propaganda, because that's what it is. Religion is propaganda because it's indoctrinated. Indoctrination. Religion is propaganda to advance someone's cause. And that's what they have done for so many years. Indoctrinate us. How long we would allow them to continue to indoctrinate us? How long? And we indoctrinate our children, not because we want to, because we think what we know it is right. But it's not right. It is not truth. It is not truth. We must come to the realization that we are creators of solutions to issues that are at hand. What we will use as material is the earth. We use the materials of the earth to create the solutions to the issues that are there. The issues come about because we as a people grow. We grow. We cannot help that. That's what we are. That's what we do. We grow. Let's be real. Let's be truthful. Let's be honest. Not only to ourselves, but to our children. Because that's who we, as a people, will end up indoctrinating. I said to you, like and share. Make sure you share with people and let them know that they are creators. Stop this God concept. This God concept, it makes you a slave. It makes you want to create slaves. It want to make you create laws and rules and regulations. You know? This God concept. You know? So let's be real. Let's be truth. Let's be truthful. Honest. To ourselves. This God concept, it's not no concept you want to walk in. You want to walk in the fact that you are creator. Listen, you're trying to be a God. You're a slave master. You see, being a creator, I don't care who you are and what you are. Solutions, you have to create. You have to create solutions. Let's be real, man. Let's be real. You have to create solutions. You must create solutions. You have to. You have no choice. If you don't create solutions, guess what? Those issues become problems. So let's walk in oneness. Let's walk in wholeness. Knowing that it's all within you. And it all started from blackness. Blackness, without it, nothing would be. Continue, maintain life. It is what it is. Let's continue to be solutions. Let's continue to be creators. God, the world system telling you you are solution. You're not the solution. No, you are the creator of the solution to the issues that are at hand. See what I'm saying? That's what you are. You are the creator of the solution. That's what you are. That's who you are. Let's be real. Let's be truthful. Let's be honest to ourselves. If you don't tell yourself that you are creator, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You must tell yourself you are creator of solutions to the issues that are at hand. Issues will come because you grow. Growing. You continue growing. You can't stop growth. You cannot stop growth. You will grow. You know? You will grow that you may bear fruits. See, when you come to know you, which is within, the real you is the creator itself, which is starting from blackness. That's the real you. If you don't know that, which is you, you cannot truly reproduce yourself, which is creating solutions, using the materials of the earth to really create. You can't do it. So, let's be truthful. Let's be honest. Let's walk in oneness. Let's walk in wholeness. Start with wholeness. And wholeness start with blackness. So that's where it starts from. Because when you comprehend that it is blackness, and within the blackness, the earth, within the earth, it is everything, which is man, trees, animals, and it continues expanding within it, the blackness. Do you see it? It starts from the blackness. And within, they said it void, right? Listen what they said. It's void. It is nothingness. It is, but then the earth manifests itself within the same blackness. How is it possible that nothingness create and form as you found the earth within it? How is it possible? It make any sense? But you accepted it as nothingness. But it's okay. Because you've been indoctrinated. I understand. I comprehend. I totally comprehend. I totally comprehend that you were indoctrinated. But it's okay. But it starts from, it didn't start, it existed, which is blackness. Nothing start blackness. It is what it is. Within within the blackness, the earth, as we would say and reflect onto that, we would say the earth manifests itself within the blackness. It is not outside of the blackness, it is within the blackness. So the earth is basically in the blackness, which is, the blackness represent the hands of the creator, which is blackness. You see it? Good day, ma'am. So the blackness represent the hands holding the earth in place. Because the earth is not outside of blackness, so the blackness is holding everything together. You know? And you look at the blackness and the earth, then man within the earth, and from there the expansion of everything. Remember, the sun wasn't there, but man was before the sun. The moon wasn't there, but man was before the moon. The expansion, the stars wasn't there, but man was before the stars. Which part we don't understand, which part we don't comprehend. It is the expansion from the earth unto what it became today. Okay? It is the expansion from the earth and the expansion of man. And this is where, and this is what things become. There was no stars, there was no moon, there was no sun, but the earth existed. Man existed upon this earth. Don't be fooled by these people. Make sure you like, make sure you give a thumbs up, because these things are real, and we have been brainwashed and indoctrinated to believe that the universe, that space existed, make believe that space existed before the earth. No, it never was and never would be. The earth always been within the blackness. And when man became, upon the expansion of man, then the moon became, then the sun became, then all these things, the trees, the animals and everything else, build their own man upon the expansion of man. So don't be fooled. Remember, do not be fooled. Let's continue to be what we ought to be. And that is to come to know that you are a creator of solution to issues that are at hand. Let's walk in oneness. Let's walk in wholeness. I got a lot of work to do. So I gotta go cut some stones now. See? I gotta go cut some stones. So I'm gonna over here. I'm gonna cut my stones and do my work. You know? But know that you are a creator of solution to issues that are at hand. Let's walk in oneness. Let's walk in wholeness. And it all starts within you. Let's walk in it. Blackness is where everything starts from. Nothing else. Remember that. Share, like, share, give a thumbs up. Go back and look at it again. You missed something. I'm telling you, you miss so much. You miss. Go and look at it again. Look at the whole thing. and listen and hear what blackness have to say. Let's walk in oneness. Let's walk in wholeness.